The brain gotta keep running. I gotta be mimic with the ear coming here on both sides. Is that okay?
Mm-hmm.
Good afternoon, guys. How are you? Gotta make sure this car is actually off before it killed my battery. Like the last time. Remember that, Gabby? How are you guys doing? Welcome back to the Martin family. It's a pleasure to have you guys. And if you're just watching on replay, don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel. As today we're going to be talking about how small businesses can get brand deal, my journey, um, my tips, and what you need to know. So this is going to be episode 4. I should have labeled it as episode 4. So if you're new here, let me do an introduction to yourself. I am Rhea. I am the owner of this channel, and I'm here just to hit on a few points. Welcome whoever is there, and a few points, but don't forget to hit the subscribe button. And while I drop these gems, don't forget to hit the subscribe button, and don't forget to leave a comment if you pleases. But whichever way, we love you. On this channel, we cook together, we talk together, we build legacy together as a family. So if you're here and that's the reason why you're here, welcome. So I'm going to be diving into something that my fellow content creators keep asking. I'm a new content creator. I am a growing content creator. I authentically grow from zero to where I am today, and I'm still growing. Okay. And the question is, how do I get a brand deal if I'm not monetized? If I'm not monetized, and also if I'm monetized, why am I not being attracted by brands? And I talked about that in my video yesterday, so you guys could go definitely check out that video. But I'm gonna move along because I really didn't get to finish up on everything. So in my segment 1, I talk about knowing your niche, introducing your niche. Every time you go on live, let people know what you do and what you're about. Okay. And live is the medium where you get the engagement and people know, well, this person loves to cook, this person loves to plan, this person loves to sing, this person whatever. And so they kind of categorize you based on their needs. As I told you guys before, YouTube is about problem solving, what problem they have and how you can solve it, right? And also becoming consistent, because if somebody know that, like today, I was on live, I was real sleepy, I was real tired, I was working and I was like falling asleep, and I just put on my favorite YouTubers, Nadine, and is the blind visionary motivator. I went on their lives and I was just listening to them and I was cracking up laughing, and everybody was trying to wonder what is going on with me. Is this lady crazy? Why is she laughing so much? But I had the earpiece in, and they're Jamaican guys, so I definitely can relate to my culture. And so, guys, me laugh till me almost cry. All right. He's super super funny, and he's such a supportive husband to his wife. I really love that. On your channel, try to maintain positivity and professionalism. I can't stress this enough, guys. I don't care if if your channel is a drama channel, just make sure you maintain positivity and professionalism. Don't lose that, okay? Be a good storyteller. Be a good storyteller. You know, one thing about Caribbean people, we know how to tell a good story. We absolutely know how to tell a good story. And to become a growing creator, you gotta know how to tell good stories, because people love story. You ever hear gossip sells? It does. People love stories. I have a saying that they say negativity sells. I don't think it's the negativity that sells. I think it's the gossip that sells. Whether it's true or false, it do sell. Okay. Okay. Let me tell you a little bit. Simple way. I started out by cooking because for me, cooking is not one of my strengths. All right. And if you met me through that medium, just know that I still cook, and I'm not going to be cooking tonight, probably later if I get the chance, but tomorrow definitely I'll be cooking. But because I'm back in the office, but I wanted to just make sure I'm touching all the bases being as a wife for my husband, okay? For my husband and for my daughters, right? So they can eat healthy food at home. And that's where I have my conversation and build relationship with my friends by growing my channel, cooking, talking to you guys, and building relationship, okay? Then all of a sudden, I started to receive gifts. I started to receive gifts. That's even before I was monetized. I wasn't monetized when I got my first brand. I wasn't monetized. I wasn't monetized. I used to see things come in my email. I didn't know what they were. I was like, I'm not responding to these people because they might be scammers. Ooh, baby. Pep Does It Gaming. How are you? Welcome, Gabby. Our friend is here. It's welcome. Welcome to our live. Welcome. And so I got my first gift. My first gift was, no, I got offered my first gift. I didn't take it because I didn't know what it was. I was like, who are these people emailing me? I'm not responding to them. They might be scammers. Until the second time, thank you so much. I love you. Whether you can or can't donate, I love you. You are so loved in my book. Thanks for the support. Thank you for being here. Your support is everything and everything to me, okay? I love you with or without donation. All right? So I got the first free gift, and then I got the first paid gift. So I wasn't monetized when I got the first free gift. If Chef Chevy is here, he can attest to that. I was not monetized yet. Yeah? It's saying, all right, your transaction cannot be completed to process. Please submit required document by completing this. Oh. I'm not sure why. I'm not sure why you're getting that. I'm not sure why. You probably got to come off and come back on. Or if you have another channel, you probably could try and see. I'm not sure why transaction cannot be completed. You know how YouTube and I think YouTube and TikTok is like that. Like if you give a certain amount of gift, they might, limit you. Because I heard Nicki Minaj saying that. I'm not sure. Yeah, just try with something else and see if it works. Yeah, so I got my first gifts. If Chef Chevy's here, he can remind me. I was not yet monetized, and it was a pot. I was cooking stir fry, and I was so happy. I think that's when I met Miss Sharon. And it was super. I was so excited. I still love that pot until this day, right? And no, I can't donate on anything. Wow. Let me see. Let me try something, guys. 1 second. I don't want to lose thought on what I'm talking about, but I'm gonna see what's going on with YouTube. Let me see on my end where it says the donate button. Oh, I think probably because you might be timeout or something. Let me see if I could send. Yeah, I think you made the timeout. You probably could try again later or try tomorrow. Thank you, though. Country for life. I am doing good. Welcome. We're talking about content creators growing their channel and how to start receiving gifts. So say for instance, a brand reached out to you, and or probably it's the card. It might be the card that you're using. They might reach its limits. You probably need to use another card. I'm not sure. So they reach out to you and they offers you gift. Because you're not monetized some of the time. Some of them know you're not monetized, so they don't want to pay you instantly. So they may offer you a gift just to preview on your channel, in which I'm going to dive into that a little bit more. And once you start doing as much brand as you can, to be honest, I can't hear you. Oh, you're at your son ball game. Aw, I hope he wins. I hope he wins. That is so sweet. Thank you. You guys are just super amazing. I love it. Thank you. Thank you. Pep does gaming, and thank you Country for Life. I love you both. Love you. I love everybody who's watching, but I love you guys. And so I'm talking about the brands, and so they give it to you because they'll be like, oh, you're not monetized, so I can take advantage. Basically, the brands are like, I can take advantage, advertise my stuff on their platform because they're getting the traction. But at the same time, you are setting up yourself for other brands to see. All right. So make sure if you're going into the brand side of it, it took 2 hours to get to the place where we're at. Oh my God. I mean, the things we do for our kids, I tell you, it has to be love. I'm here for an hour waiting on my daughter. And I have my congregation meeting after this. And I have this one here needs to get Popeyes to eat. And I have my husband thinking about how I'm going to make dinner after I tell him to take out the salmon and they didn't take it out. And so I'm like, that's not going to thaw it by the time I get home. And so there's so much things I have to do. So I totally understand what you're saying. But I hope he wins. And if he doesn't win, he develop character and skills that can train him for the future. So, mwah, mucha love. All right. So now, once you're monetized, is
hungry.
I know, but we gotta wait on Riri. I think because your tablet died, that's why you're saying that. Let me turn on the car so it can charge a little bit. Make it charge a little bit, okay?
I'm really hungry. My tablet has not died.
Oh, it died. Yeah, we're gonna have to wait, Mama, because we gotta wait on Riri, right?
Yeah,
We gotta wait. The food place is not around here. You wanna eat one of these candy? Hold on, guys. It's not around here, so we would have to leave. And by the time we leave and come back, she's still not ready. You see what I'm saying? So it's once we leave here, let me see what time it is. We got 28 more minutes, and then we're out of here, okay? Thank you so much. Okay. So the affiliate program comes on when you're monetized. When you're monetized, brands are like, okay, I see a lot of people watching. And I see she's getting a lot of traction, either through shorts, either through videos. They're going to choose what they want you to put it on. They'll tell you specifically based on what they see and the age range that they see, because they can read the stats. And so they're going to reach out to you and say, hey, can you put this on your stuff for me? I'll give you $200 if you put this on your video and just do a review for me. Just review this brand for me. Tell your customers about it. Tell them how you like it. And just give an honest review. Whether it's good or bad review, give an honest review for me. Right? And you do that. And that's the affiliate marketing. However, if you're not monetized, and say for instance, I know a lot of persons, hello, how are you? That's a Russian name? Is it Aria? Aria? I'm not sure. So say you're not monetized. You got 6,000 followers. Still not monetized because probably you don't have enough watch time, okay? Oh my God, that's just Batabella Blue. Mwah, mwah, Batabella Blue. So you have enough followers, but you're not monetized, okay? Or partial monetized. You can't get gifts, you can't get none of that thing, okay? Somebody reached out to you, they have a business, they're running, they just start up an Amazon seller who's selling a small Amazon thing. Hey, what if I give you $150? You give my Amazon store a shout out. I'll cash up you, I'll Zelle you. Sure, why not? But you still have to label at the bottom of YouTube that this is a paid ad, right? Because you're going to go in there, you're going to receive money, and you're going to give a shout out. If it's not a paid ad, you don't put paid ad. But if it's a paid ad, you're going to put a paid ad at the bottom, because we want to use ethics and we got to be transparent, right? And you give them a shout out, they give you $50, they give you $100, that's still a way to earn. So I'm talking about for people who's trying to earn an income. True YouTube is journalism, guys. It is you being a journalist, but in your own authentic way, all right? And so people want to be on your platform. People want to be seen. People want to be visible on your platform. And so this is a way also, oh my God, to make money. The AC, can I turn it off now? Is it charged enough? Is it charged enough? Or I can make money? I can turn it off? Let me try, because guys, the AC, okay? Another thing is getting a full brand scholarship, partnership, okay? Say, for instance, a full brand scholarship. The brand says, hey, I like what you stand for. I love how you portray yourself. I love your community. I love the type of people that is there. I'm going to give you $500 every month if you just represent my brand. You wear my shirt every time you come on live, you wear my clothes, you wear my earring. And when people ask you about it, just tell them about it. Okay? That's another way to make money. The next way to make money, and which I know a lot of people talk about, oh, monetization on YouTube, monetization on YouTube. YouTube have a corner that's called the YouTube Brand Connect. And guys, I must celebrate with you guys today because I got my first offer yesterday from YouTube Brand Connect with a feminine products thing that I'm going to be bringing out. But that, when the brand pays you.
How's it dead?
Because, hold on. Just chill out, mama. Just chill. Let me just finish up. 28 minutes, okay?
Okay.
Get some rest because you're going to sleep at a meeting. So, what's going to happen is they pay you. Say, for instance, they ask me, hey, if you do a brand for me, how much would you charge? And you got to put the price in the box. So, say, for instance, you say $500. That's my rate to do this. 1 hour video, $500. And you hit interested. Then they get back to you and offer you and tell you you are being approved, right? When they pay you now, you don't get the money like, oh, another brand will pay you. They pay you directly through YouTube. So it comes on your account with monetization, right? So that's what the YouTube Brand Connect is. Not every deal that you get is going to be a deal that earns you a paycheck, okay? At first. Sometimes you get free products. Sometimes you get affiliate links. Sometimes you earn commission. Sometimes you start small to big, to grow large, and to build relationship. Okay? I just talked about the brand that I had first, my first brand. It was just to give a feedback on the product, in which I did love, I did use. And if I'm buying another pot like that, I would still do the same thing. All right? Hold on. When I started Brand Deal, I wasn't always brand ready. I don't think I was the perfect type for a brand to work with. My thumbnail, my screenshots, my stuff on my video was not to perfection when brands start reaching out to me. But then I start looking into the stuff that I'm posting. And I started to rebrand myself. And I did it intentionally because of the goals that I had. Okay? I started to look about questions because I have some notes here, guys. So I'm trying to follow through on the track, right? I started to look questions that brands ask for. I look for stuff that brands do. I research stuff that what brand look for in a YouTuber to monetize them, or what are some of the stuff. I look at content creators who are advertising for brands. I look at the stuff that they do. Can you imagine? Good evening. How are you? Good afternoon. Welcome. Thank you for joining. Yes, I look at stuff that other paid content creator and brand content creator, the things they do, the strategy that they use, and I try to implement those same strategies in my video. I remain consistent. I don't change. Okay. And then the flow of stuff start. For me, being as an immigrant, migrating from Jamaica, if many of you, if you're new here, I was born in Jamaica. I migrated here as an early adult. And so for that, when I'm doing things, not just with brands, in life, I try to be intentional. And I do research. I do research on what I'm doing. So if there is a particular brand that you're interested in and you want to work with, and you would like to reach out to them with a niche, and you would like for me to help you, type below niche, or go under one of my videos that I have and type niche, and I will try to reach out to you and help you creating a storefront, become invisible on YouTube. And this is of no cost. This is of no cost to you. It is just trying to help you sharing step. If you feel like the video that I'm sharing right now is, mama, that's annoying. I wish you could just chill out. You know, that skirt is short for real for the meeting. But I think it's shrinked. You know.
No, I was just looking.
Let me know. Working with brands will definitely worth it. It will save you money. It will put money in your pocket. It will give you a sense of fulfillment, because you never know. You may end up going on a brand campaign where your face and your photo is shown on buses, on billboards. Who knows? All right. And not only that, your name can become a household name, not just for adults, but for children. Definitely type on one of my videos so I can reach out to you. If you go into my bio, you see I have a Instagram. You can send me a message on Instagram. Type niche, and I will send you a few tips of what you can do. Make sure you are researching the type of brands that you're trying to do, because you never ever want to do a brand that doesn't align with your values, whether it's paid or free. I know that when we just start getting brands, or somebody reach out to us and say, hey, I want to work with you, because we're so excited, sometimes we don't really think about, does it align with me? You know, I had a brand that reached out to me, and they might be watching too. And I was so excited to find out about it. Oh my God. Guys, I might have to leave from here. I might have to leave because there is a campus police right there. Campus police. You know, I got so much compliment on this outfit today. Oh, thank you. Anything for you, baby? Anything for you. Anything. Yeah, I got so much compliment on this. And the reason why I wore this today, Jamaican Queen, is because, you know, it's spring almost over. You see, I have the window crack. At time it I get hot. And so now it's about time to start wearing those summer outfits. And for the summer, I realized that this pastel yellow, have you seen this whole pastel yellow thing going around? So I'm not a yellow girl, but I'm really looking into pastel yellow. So if there's any brand out there would like me to feature their outfits as wearing a pastel yellow outfit, pastel yellow anything, I am looking forward to going out and getting some of those stuff. So if you can help me with the cost, I promote your brand, you sell clothing with pastel yellow, whatever, and I could pick from that. I would love to do that. It is summertime. The kids are going back to school. Oh my goodness. Thank you. I think you only get cute nails and your nails are tall. Girl, keep the compliment coming, girl. I love you. I want to do the love like you, Jamaica Queen. I can't do it. I cannot do it because Gabby look for me. The tablet no charge. And she want to go where? Popeyes?
Yes, Popeyes too. Right across the street.
But where the campus is, she said it's right across the street.
We just skipped it.
What she called right across the street for a non-driver is not right across the street. They're right there, so, or right over there, so. Right across the street is not 20 minutes from here, but in Gabby's mind, it's right across the street. And her sister come out of class in 20 minutes. So she's hungry. She needs something to eat. But if I go 20 minutes away up there, then on campus, my daughter is going to be out here and it's in the night. Basically, it's coming down evening. She's going to be out here and she's a minor. So I have to wait on her. I wish I know what that your name was, but I love it. And I see you retracted, but good evening. Welcome to my channel. I don't know what your name is, and I definitely don't speak your language, but thank you for stopping by, okay? Yeah. So I was talking about being intentional. If there's a particular brand that you're trying to work with, research the brand, see the type of people that they work with, and see the type of content those person put out. Create your own content, but around the same things that those person do. So that way, open view photography. How are you? Good afternoon. Welcome to my channel. So that way, you know what you're trying to align yourself with. Sometimes the brands that you're trying to work with may not be the brand that reach out to you, but because you're so much in alignment with the brand you're trying to work with, then other brands reach out to you, right? And so you're not going to copy somebody's content. You're not going to go over there and copy the person whole entire script, the whole entire line, the whole entire do. You look at a person, hey, I want to work with BJs. And you see, I have a good relationship with a lot of well-known YouTubers, right? And Instagram, Instagram. My daughter has like probably 15,000 followers on Instagram. Not monetized, she don't want to be. But I try to find out, how did you guys keep these people engaged, and how do you guys attract brands? And one of the ladies said to me, she's from 80. She told me that she was intentional with, she didn't really say intentional, but she told me that she has a family channel. She has 2 boys, and many of you may know her. I don't remember her name. She says she don't want to get monetized. She don't want to deal with all of that. She's all that and a bag of chips. She don't want to deal with all of that. She don't want to be doing brand telling her to do this and brand telling her to do that. Da, 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 da. Hey, when she get older, at least she has the platform. She can, do it. Hi, Brooklyn. How are you? Welcome. But what the lady told me is, because BJ's, and if BJ's is watching, that's BJ's food store. I love BJ's, and I intentionally have not renewed my membership because I'm waiting on that BJ's brand deal, okay? But when I go into Costco, there's no service in there, so I can't really vlog. And I haven't been to BJ's. I haven't renewed my BJ's membership because I'm waiting on that brand deal to go to BJ's. And I'm intentionally waiting because I need to go grocery shopping and to renew my BJ's card. So, until I get that BJ's brand deal, I won't be going to BJ's. So if you're watching, if you're in the bushes and you're watching, just know that I want that BJ's brand deal. I'll be cooking a lot. I'll be making that food. Okay? So definitely, be intentional. Find somebody doing something that you like to do, that has a brand, that is working with them. See the things that they do. Okay? Try to make it in a creative way, your unique way. That's going to make, when I look at you, I'm not seeing that content creator. Because you have some content creator and them not have no originality, They not have no originality. The same way John do it, or the same way Sue do it. No. Create your own uniqueness about the script or whatever you're trying to do. So that way, you're considered and seen different, in a different view, in a different light by a brand. As I said, YouTube makes money. I wouldn't tell you that there's no money on YouTube. Money depend, yeah, okay. Money in the streets, okay. All right. And when I just found out, one of my donors just told me that he was trying to go on and send gifts, but they kind of blocked him because I guess he sent a lot of gifts, in which I'm so super grateful. But they have limits. They probably have daily limits or weekly limits of how much you can send to a content creator. So, yeah. You can make money through gifts. You can make money through shout outs. If you know somebody have a brand store, have a store in your community, and you have people who follow you on your platform, you can look based on the, what do you call that now? The analysis. And you can go to their store and they give you free dinner, free lunch, and you give them a shout out on your platform. You can't buy it. You can't beat that. Because now I'm about to go to Popeyes. Popeyes. I'm about to go to Popeyes to buy Gabby food. It's gonna be like $30. So if I did a brand deal for Popeyes, not a brand deal, but a shout out for Popeyes, and Popeyes said you can eat with your family for an entire month, I'm winning. Okay? Money everywhere. Reach your hand out and get it. Yes, that's what I'm saying. When you're online, there is so much money here, bro. There's so much money here. But I think the concept of why most small content creators are not working with brand is most of them don't want to start crawling. Everybody wants to be Usain Bolt. Everybody wants to get that $20,000 check like Tabitha Brown did when she got it from Whole Foods. Everybody wants to get that $10,000 check for a brand deal. Nobody wants to take $50 to do a shout out. Nobody wants to take a free product to do a review. They don't want to do it that way. And a brand is not going to be able to see your skills and the things that you want to do. And if you're thirsty, guys, there is a link for water, aqua water, on my video. You can click on it. It's an affiliate link, and that will let me get paid. So if you need to order some water for your home, click on it. It's from Walmart. Definitely get yourself some water. Okay? I don't even know, girl. I mean, right now, everything is expensive. Everything is expensive. And so that's why I'm saying, instead of competition, let's strategize and make that money. Okay? Because once you walk through your door, I need to do a video. We need to do a video like that, Jamaican Queen. You walk through your door, money start coming out of your pocket. I'll be like, wait, I ain't even going nowhere. All I did was step outside. You got to start spending. So I just start telling myself, if you got to spend money to get money, you know, you got to spend money to get money. The funny thing about it is you were home. You could have eaten an apple. You could have eaten chips. You could have eaten something before you get out here. But, you know, I'm going to tolerate you. She's almost out. No, let me see. Yeah, she got 10 more minutes. Nah, I can't do it. You have to start small. Work your way up. How do you start when they got your first job you work? So let me tell you something. I'm going to give you a personal story. So when I started working with the federal government, I was an intern. I was in school. Summer intern. They needed some legal assistance. They took us from their school. 100 of us went. But I tell you that research for me, I was born with a gift. It's a gift that I was born with. It was not something that somebody taught me. I was born with a special gift to do research. And so I was always great at research. I didn't have to know the content. I didn't have to know where it came from. I'm going to find the answer. So it's like a problem solve. So that's a gift that I was born with. And so when I got there, the lady, I used to work in a restaurant. Listen, used to work in a restaurant. But she said when she go to the restaurant, the service that she received at the restaurant was amazing, that she thinks that if anybody who works there, they're going to provide that level of customer service, right? And so she wanted me. Even though I wasn't supposed to go to her, she wanted me. Out of 100 people, I was the only one who got employed. I was still in school. I wasn't finished school, but she wanted to keep me. She wanted to keep me because we had to do some congressional inquiries and update some new regulations. And she just loved how I made her job much easier. And she wanted to work with me. And I say this to say that is, the reason why I say this, we started off like probably $40,000 when I started. Boy, it would have been a lot if I didn't have a lot of kids. It would have been a lot. So I still had to be serving. I I had to be serving while working at the job while going to school because I didn't want to let that job go. But you gotta wait till the charge a little bit. You can take this now. You can take my phone, but turn it down. I didn't want to let the job go, but at the same time, I didn't want to let the job go, but at the same time, I had to finish school. So I had to make it happen. But I say it wasn't no 100,000, it wasn't no 50,000, it wasn't no 60,000, but I took it. So oftentimes we have to keep in the mindset if you're not an expert in something, you have to be willing to learn. And if somebody has more experience than you, don't take it as an offense. Humility goes a far way. The humbler you are, once you learn the trade, then you can do it yourself. Then you can be rude and face to anybody. But if you don't know somebody, if you don't know something, be willing to learn from those who do know. If you don't know something, don't allow ego to stand in your way from not learning something from somebody because you feel like that person is not qualified to teach you. And you know you got to turn it down. Or you got to put this in. Come. Hold on. Put this on. Put it in your ears. You see, when you have this, you're not thinking or you're not think. Your mind a day or so. You're in a wild land and then you keep quiet because this you want. And you see, just like how you want the phone, and someone you want the reading. Because me I tell you, Gabby, you see this summer, me not skin no teeth, you know. You ever hear me no kin teeth? I mean that. All right, yeah. So you have to be willing to learn. And if you don't know something as somebody do, don't take it to be, you want the other one? Don't take it to be as an offense. It's not an offense. It's learning. It's learning. As me tell you say, me personally, cooking is not my cup of tea. And if anyone out on the airport ears can cook, you can come teach me. Me gonna take the skills and me gonna take the lessons. And I ain't got no shame in my game, okay? Ain't got no shame. I'm proud because at the end of the day, practice make perfect. And I'm practicing for the role that I want to take. However, talking is my cup of tea. And I could sit here and talk your ears off until 19. I was born with this skill. I was born to research and talk. So I was born to work in the field that I do. Okay. So therefore, if you know you have a skill, or even if you don't have a skill and you are attracted to something that you want to do, find a person that is in the field that you're in that is doing very good at it. Emulate the things that they do and put it into practice. Also, find somebody in the same field who's not doing well. Emulate the things that they're doing and what they're not doing so well, and see how you can improve it and make a difference. And okay, how is the game going? Country for Life. And that's what makes you unique. It's not because you're a professional. It's not because you're perfect. It's because you're willing to create something that was already made or already done and create it into your unique way. So as YouTubers, I'm happy to hear that. As YouTubers, you have to be unique. You have to use strategy. You have to be intentional. So that not only Jamaican Queen is saying hi to you. Jamaican Queen is also a YouTuber. And definitely go follow her, guys. Amazing content. She's like my YouTube sister, my YouTube twin. Yeah. She's so driven, goal-driven, well-focused, mild-tempered, and just ready for the road. She's ready to become that full-blown content creator that can share household items with others and become a household name. So definitely go support her, guys. I'm not on tour anymore. Oh, you're not on tour. Oh, I thought you said you were coming to DC. Hmm. Sorry to hear that. How did it go though? Yeah, so we want to make sure that we're not mimicking the other person. You don't want to be like somebody, but you can use somebody to pave your way. You can use them as a motivation instead of an enemy. You use them as a motivation to become the better version of you, and also to attract and align yourself with the things that you want to do. Okay? You ever hear some people have this saying, say, fake it till you make it? Sometimes you have to be in the shower. You get out the shower, you get up, it's like, hey guys, welcome to my channel, when you're not used to camera. This is public speaking. And some of you don't want to be on camera. You don't want to speak because honestly, let me tell you something. When I just started talking on here, I was so conscious of my accent. I think Chef Chevy can tell you because he met me my midway. Me talk, but me not really want to talk because the accent come out sometimes, especially when I'm mad. Okay. However, over time, by talking and talking and talking in front of the camera, my confidence has improved. Whether you judge me based on the accent that I have or not, I am now confident in speaking in front of the camera while I'm representing myself in a way I want brands to see me. Because don't think I'm on YouTube just to hang out with you guys. I want to entertain you guys. I want to connect with you guys, but I'm also working. Entertainment is a business, and I'm entertaining you. I'm creating influence for you, okay? They canceled the DC show because I was outside and it was rain. Oh, it was outside. It was raining. Okay. Yeah, I saw Beyonce came to DC and the girl performed in the rain, baby. When I talk about dedication, I need to have some of Beyonce dedication. Like rain or shine, I'm there. She performed in the rain. And I saw she had a show the other day. I don't know where she went, but it was pouring down rain. And homegirl was out there. She's like, I'm getting this money. I got bills to pay. I'm getting this money today. That's how we need to be hungry, boy. When we come on social media, we need to be hungry. I'm ready to get that dream deal. I'm ready to get that dream house or that dream car or that dream bag or that dream vacation. Whatever your dream is when you come on YouTube. I'm ready to land me that dream role on TV. I'm ready to land me that whatever your role is, whatever your plan is, you know what you're trying to do when you come on YouTube. Whether you're trying to start a podcast, whether you want to get a session on a TV station, whatever you want to do, set yourself up. Look at somebody who's excelling in the field. Look how they do it. Look at somebody who's doing the same thing in the field, who's just learning just as you. See the things that you can take from them and make it better. And thank you so much. Can you imagine? And this is just not for YouTube, guys. This is life. So the training that I'm providing you today is not just for YouTube. It's how to navigate life. Because we weren't all born astronauts, attorneys, doctors, policemen, teachers, cashiers, dry cleaners, drivers, mechanics, singers. We weren't all born that way, right? We had to practice. We had to have focus and determination to get to where we are. And content creation is no difference. It is no different. Whether you're in philanthropy, you're giving back, and people fall in love with you, that takes time. Because now you got to prepare, you got to give them. I saw this content creator in the UK. She was giving back. And it was so good. The last part of it was even more beautiful because now the food is prepared and she's giving it away. But before she was able to do that, she had to prep the food. She had to season the food, and she had to take an entire day to cook the food. So if we're just looking at the delivery when she drop off the food to the homeless people, that's the easiest part. The hardest part is she going to the store to purchase it, she prepping the food, she cooking the food, and she did it with grace. So if somebody going into philanthropy, it requires work. It requires dedication. So anything you're doing and you say, oh, it's easy, it is not for you. Boy, that easy. It's not for you. It's not challenging you. I mean, you need to find something that challenge you and that you can master. And you say, okay, I am fulfilled by what I just did. Like, I'm talking to you guys now and I'm giving you gems, right? When I get off here, I said, I did a very meaningful live today. I'm so happy how I presented that live. And I think if it's even one person watching, I'm able to connect to that person. I'm able to sow a seed, guys. You know, we talk about small content creators. When you take brand that gives you free gifts and you shout them out, it's called sowing a seed. Have you ever, anybody in gardening on here? Oh, Jamaican queen. Let me ask you something. The first time you planted something, did it just spring up right away? Or let me ask you, if you put some seeds down, does all the time it comes up the same time you plant it? And I can answer you because I love gardening, guys, and you guys can see me in the garden. The answer is actually no. You might sprinkle the seed and it may not grow right away. Then probably when you're not thinking about it, you may go back. And when you go back, you might see something growing out of the ground. And you'd be like, what is this? I'm like, should I cut the tree down or whatever? You say, oh my God, this looks like some tomato tree. But wait, where did tomato tree come from? With you not remembering that you had once sprinkled some seed there. It probably didn't mature in the soil on the expected time when you want the seed to mature. But the seed eventually mature on its own time. It's the same thing with content creation. You may take a deal from a company that was willing to give you a package for free and they didn't pay you. They just wanted you to do a video for them. And you may forget about that brand. You may not be thinking about that brand. But then in the future, that brand may come back and says, hey, remember we worked when you did a shout out for me? And I didn't pay you. I just gave you the product. I really love your content. And I want to give you $3,000 to do I have a new thing coming out and I just want you to go over it for me because I trusted how you represented my brand. Sprinkling those seeds. It don't must mature immediately when you plant it. But allow time for it to mature so that you can reap. Can you imagine says true. Well said, I love gardening and I watch my pepper and tomato every day. Jamaican Queen says, I'm still waiting on your book to come out. And it will come out. But I am learning to master this game. Because I'm not going to be one of those book writers who's just going to write just to sell books. You know, some people, they write and they tell you, you know, I was telling my daughter.
Wait, if you want to see the meeting, can you just call me at Living Home?
No, come. I was telling my daughter the other day that I'm gonna come on our campus and I'm gonna be a lecturer. She's like, Mommy, don't come, please, don't come while I'm going to that school. Just don't come, don't be a lecturer. And I said, why? She said, oh no. But then I remember I'm gonna be the lecturer who gave the kids all the answer. I'm gonna give all the answers because I don't want nobody to fail. So that would have to be something that I would have to be trained to do, because I refuse to know somebody is paying for their college credit and they're going to fail the class. So I'll be that lecturer who have office hours on Zoom and in my office. You know what I mean? So she said, Mommy, no, 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 no. You got to do all the work for them. Well, when I bring out my book, if I do bring out a book, and about how I navigated YouTube and how, because I'm telling you, today I looked on my YouTube revenue and I was like, yeah, wait, get out of here. You know, it's crazy. It is crazy. But it all starts by,
Mommy?
there's a content creator that I may see, and there's several content creators. I saw Miss Henry came on here yesterday. I'm coming. I know it's time to go. I'm ready. I'm going. And there's things from her that I like. There are things from another creator that I like. There are things from another creator that I like. And I
can't hear it.
incorporate. Oh. I incorporate. Give me this. No, it's on the card. That's why. I take it off. I incorporate everything. Give me my headset. I incorporate everything that I have learned, and I make how I want to see my channel is. I also look at YouTubers who are not doing so well and how they could do well and how I could improve their channel. So it's like I'm auditing both the successful YouTuber plus the non-successful YouTubers and seeing where money is left on the table. So as Gabby would say, don't leave money on the table, and check me out for the next episode. Bye, my love. I love you. Take care. Share this video with somebody you know. Bye.